I think it's like 400 billion bits of information, like are supposed to, through our senses, are supposed to be received in our brain per second. But because of our filters, we only receive actually 2,000. So do you think during your like meditation you have like a lack of the filters?
Possibly. Yeah, I had never thought of it that way, until what you just said. But yeah, I mean, that may be one way of looking at it. Because yeah, you do need to filter that out because you can't possibly comprehend all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at the same time, the saying that, I want to also say something else that might seem unrelated, but I'm going to say it anyway. A lot of people in the meditation business will try to sell you on having this experience, this like, what they'll call enlightenment or something. It's going to be this experience of opening all of that up and experiencing all 400 billion bits of information. But in general, you can't handle that, and you don't want to get that before you're ready for it. Because if you get it before you're ready for it, all it's going to do is mess you up. So I really caution people against that. And the other thing is, a lot of that stuff that you would experience if you weren't filtering everything out is not very pleasant. I mean, a lot of it is very pleasant and very like, oneness with the universe and all this other, BS they talk about. But a lot of it is like, some childhood memory that you had no idea ever happened to you, and my God, I can't believe it, or some, weird desire that you have that you had no idea you even would have such a thought, let alone have a desire to, whatever, strangle your neighbor's kitten, or, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of something really horrible. But there's all kinds of stuff in your brain and body that you don't acknowledge all the time. So, and that's why in Zen they talk about it's a really gradual practice, and most of it is just boring. But gradually that stuff starts to come up, and you start to be, okay, well, I'm comfortable with that one. Maybe I can go on to a little bit more, and then you go on to a little bit more, and a little bit more.